Hi everyone, thanks for joining in for another segment of Kent ISD's Assist Techno on the Go. I'm Amanda Canitz with Kent ISD's Special Education Department. In this session, we will be discussing the topic of Bookshare. You can find all ATK on the Go resources and information at assisttechno.org. From today's session, we want you to walk away with an understanding of the basic uses of Bookshare and the benefits it has when working with students. Before we dive into our exploration of Bookshare, we want to make mention that whenever we are trialing assistive technology with our students, we want to ensure that the decision to trial a specific tool or strategy has been determined through a collaborative decision-making process with the student's team. With so many options and technologies available, purposeful decisions are essential. Here at Kent ISD, we promote the use of the SET framework by Joy Zabala. Dr. Zabala reminds us to keep the following in mind when using the SET process. Student, environment, and tasks do not need to be explored in order or separately. Tools are the last to be considered and are only selected after the team has fully considered the student's strengths, abilities, and skills, environments where the student will use the assistive technology, and tasks the student is needing to complete to participate in school and achieve his or her IEP goals. So what is Bookshare? Well, Bookshare is the world's largest online library of ebooks for those who qualify. Members can download ebooks in a variety of formats or read from a browser, tablet or smartphone, computer, or hardware device. And Bookshare is free for those who qualify and the organizations that support these students of need. Students who qualify are those with a perceptual disability, a vision impairment, or a physical disability that affects their ability to read printed works. First, I'd like to jump in and see what the teacher side looks like of Bookshare. So how do teachers use Bookshare? Well, teachers use Bookshare to assign books to students in their class. While schools often provide copies of books to students, Bookshare allows the teacher to select from a variety of reading formats in order to best support that student. Reading formats could include the DAISY text, audio, BRF, EPUB, and Word. Teachers also have the ability to generate reading lists. So think of these as like a playlist or a collection of books. These reading lists can be pushed out to one student or a group of students. This helps teachers assign books if they are planning to read a collection of books throughout the school year, stick to a theme, or offering students a small selection of books to choose from. So let's demo this. Let's assign a book and create a reading list in Bookshare. Now, Bookshare has great resources, so I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to play you a video on how to do both.
Get books for your students quickly and easily with the Assign and Read feature. Simply find the book you want them to read and select the Assign button. Next, select the student or students to whom you wish to assign this book and select the Assign button. Don't forget to tell your students to log in with their username and password to view their assigned books. Once they log in, they will find these books under the Assigned Books link on their My Bookshare page. Video funded by Reader's Digest Partners Foresight Foundation.
So that was how to assign a book to one or many students out of Bookshare. Bookshare has a variety of novels and textbooks for grades early on to adulthood. It's really easy to use and find what you're looking for. You can search for books using the title, author's name, or ISBN number. But again, that's just how you assign a book to students. Now we're going to look at reading lists.
How to create reading lists on organizational accounts. Assigning several books to one or more students. Reading lists can help you organize these books in one easy-to-access location. You can create lists by class, student, topic, or any way you like. Log into your Bookshare account and select the My Reading Lists link on your My Bookshare page. Select the Create button. Assign assign a name, description if desired, and choose a sharing option. Select Member to share the list between you and your student or students assigned to this reading list, or Org to allow other sponsors on your account to view and share with their students. Then select Save. Select the members from your member roster you wish to add to this list. Next, select the Titles link, then the Add Books button. Search for the books you want and select Save and add more to continue adding books. When done, select the Save and Close button. Be sure to tell your students to log in with their usernames and passwords to view their assigned reading lists. They will find their reading lists on their My Bookshare page under the Reading Lists link. Video funded by Reader's Digest partners, Foresight Foundation.
So that was a little bit on the teacher side of Bookshare. Now I want to talk about the student side of Bookshare. So how do students use Bookshare? Well, students, once assigned a book, download their book to their tablet, smartphone, computer, or hardware device. An example of a hardware device would be something like the Victor Reader Stream provided by Humanware. Once they have their book downloaded to their device, or maybe it's open on their browser, they're able to adjust the size, the speed, color, and contrast of that text. What's also nice about Bookshare is that it allows you for the student to choose the voice of the reader, and they can follow along with highlighted text. So something like highlighted text would be comparable to singing karaoke. There's also two different types of student accounts. One is the individual account and one is the organizational account. An individual account is for a student that is working more or functioning more independently. That student is managing their account, managing their password, and they also have the ability to search for books and assign them to themselves or download them for themselves to read. An organizational account is something that you, the teacher or staff member, manage. You're managing that student's password, and you're also in charge of assigning those books to that student. Again, individual accounts are more appropriate for middle schoolers, high schoolers, and adults, when an organizational account is most often used for early elementary students or those that are not functioning independently. So let's look at one more demo. Together, we're going to learn what apps and devices students use to access their Bookshare books. Again, we all have different devices. We have our phones and our Chromebooks. Maybe we're using somebody else's device. Bookshare allows you to use a variety of devices, and they also provide you with a platform to find what will work best for your device. So let's look into that a little further.
The Reading Tools Wizard can help you and your students find the best way to read Bookshare books. Go to www.bookshare.org. Then scroll down and select Find a Reading Tool. Select the type of device you will use to read. Will you read on a computer or laptop, or a tablet or smartphone, or an assistive technology device? Once you select a device category, you'll be asked to provide more details about your particular device. Then you'll get reading tool recommendations specifically for that device. Selecting one of the suggested reading tools opens a new page with detailed user directions and other helpful resources, such as guides and videos.
So that was a little snippet on how to identify what is going to work best for you when opening a book on Bookshare for your student. Again, Bookshare has so many great resources on their website. There really isn't anything you can't find. They use a lot of YouTube videos. So again, that's just kind of the basics of Bookshare and what you can do with it. We want to thank you for participating in the segment of ATK's On the Go series today. Before you go, save this link, bit.ly/ATK exit, and make sure you fill out the exit ticket to provide feedback and ask any follow-up questions that you may have. Filling out the exit ticket will also get you entered into a raffle for some awesome assistive tech prizes. If you're interested in more videos, please tune in to our YouTube channel. Have a great day.